Eastview family, happy Friday to you. Really hope that this has been a good week. You know, we've been in John 17 all week. It's the high priestly prayer. I encourage you just to read through it in its entirety, just to catch the depth and the breadth of this prayer, this kind of last part of the discourse that Jesus has with his followers before he ultimately goes to the cross. He even says himself that the hour has come. It's not just for his death, but it's also the hour for his resurrection, his ascension, and his coronation, in returning to his rightful spot as the Son with the Father. And that's an interesting kind of segue, because at the very end of verse 5, we've been looking at John 17, 1 through 5. In the very end, Jesus reminds us that he existed well before the world did. And it's this interesting kind of circuitous thing here. So verse 5, and now the Father glorify me in your own presence with the glory that I had with you before the world existed. It's talking about, even in Hebrews 12, it's Jesus with the joy set before him endured the cross so that he could be restored again with his heavenly Father, with the glory, the original glory that he had together with him. I think even Philippians 2 talks about it in this way, about he humbled himself to the death of a cross, meaning he let go of that glory, so to speak, and he came as human, fully man. And you get that. But then Jesus is looking forward to being glorified again. It's a reminder of the union and the unity that he has in the Trinity before the world began. And so that actually drew me. I don't know that maybe this made sense until I started to study this, but Proverbs 8, it talks about wisdom, but it's also pointing to Jesus. In this way, I'm looking at verse 23 of Proverbs 8. Ages ago, I was set up at the first, before the beginning of the earth. That echoes what we just read in John 17. Before the beginning of the earth, when there were no depths, when there were no springs abounding, before the mountains, before the hills, before he made the earth, when he established the heavens, I was there. That's a key point. When he established the heavens, I was there. When he drew a circle on the face of the depth, when he made firm the skies, when he established the fountains, when he assigned the sea its limits, when he marked out the foundations of the earth, then I was beside him. You see that union of the Father and the Son, the Trinity there, the Holy Spirit. Well, why does that matter for us today? Why does Jesus throw that in? I don't know that I can fully answer that, because it's Jesus, and I don't know that I can fully give you that answer. But there's a part of me that is saying, hey, guys, as in Jesus talking to his followers, listen, I'm with you right now, but let me remind you that I came from my Father, and that I humbled myself to come and to show you a new way, the way that you would believe in me and have eternal life. And now soon I am going to return and be glorified again within my Father. Going back to Proverbs 8, right after that section I just read, where it says, look, I was there at the beginning, and I was there before the beginning of the world. Listen to this verse in 32. And now, O sons and daughters, listen to me. Blessed are those who keep my ways. Hear instruction and be wise, and do not neglect it. Blessed is the one who listens to me. I don't know if Jesus was referring back to this or not, but for me today, where it all comes together, upper room, Jesus is giving final words. He's praying this priestly prayer, and then he's saying, now, my followers, those who truly believe and have a relationship with me, listen to me. Blessed are those who keep my ways. That's our hope and prayer today. Would you take some time, and would you just ask the Holy Spirit to help you hear what it is that God has for you today? Guys, thanks so much. I pray you have a great weekend. We'll see you next week for these Devos.